Good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf, a little overwhelmed by the turnout. Amazing. On behalf of our family, we want to thank you all for being here today to celebrate the life of our mom and your friend, Dottie Millerick. It's hard to believe at 93 years old, Mom had all these friends. Dottie was literally the last of her generation standing, and she did not go out without a fight. Just 6 weeks ago, she was dancing with 100 people, celebrating her granddaughter's engagement. Mom was born, grew up, and lived in the same house at 82 Beale Street in Winthrop for her entire life. Her whole life was about the small seaside community she loved and resided in for 93 years. Winthrop was the place where she created and enjoyed a lifetime of family memories that we will treasure for the rest of our lives, some of which we heard this morning from all of you. In 1954, Mom married her high school sweetheart, our dad, and they raised 5 children. We were a typical family of that generation where Dad went to work and Mom stayed home and raised our family. With 5 children, no day was a typical day at the millerick household. And lots of situations required certain levels of discipline by Mom. Although only 5 feet 4 inches and no more than 110 pounds, she forced me to say that number. Mom was a very capable disciplinarian. Not only could she handle the 5 of us at home single-handedly, but also any other external problem or situation, she used to refer to them as. And growing up in a small town like Winthrop, where everyone knew each other, it was very hard to get away with anything. My mother had to get us out of many situations. And I'll leave it to your imagination and offer no examples here, as it may come back and haunt me. Mom was the youngest of 3 and had 2 brothers, Father Tom and Father Al. Both were priests. She was very proud of them and enjoyed what she called a little inside track to the pearly gates. On many occasions during our lives, she would call her brothers and ask them to pray for her survival, which I think was reflective of the behavior of my 2 younger brothers. In 2002, after 46 years of marriage, Mom lost our dad, her best friend and partner. And for the last 21 years, she has managed on her own and continued to live her life to the fullest, although admittedly missing her partner very much. Mom loved to get out of the house every day. As many of you know, she rode her blue bike everywhere around town for over 30 years, and recently wanted to start using it again. People who saw her bike locked up at the center knew she was doing her errands and having her daily cup of coffee. Many people who did not know her by name realized that they knew her as the bike lady. When the weather changed, she shifted gears and was off in her car to have coffee and do her errands. She would not accept staying at home as an option. And she was always well made up with a great presentation. Hair, makeup, and outfit. And oh, that smile. Dottie enjoyed her ever-expanding family, which today includes 10 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. She was always available to attend sporting events and all types of celebrations, including birthdays, weddings, and christenings, which typically included a meal and her beloved glass of wine. As you can see from the poster boards prepared by her grandchildren, Mom lived a long life, and thanks to God and her will to live a very healthy one. She enjoyed so many friends and friends of her children and grandchildren, and many of you are here today. No doubt the many people in her life helped keep her young and allowed her to continue enjoying life as long as she did. To our family, Mom was a legend, still going strong at 93.